Oh man, I thought I was going to be able to get through at least the first half of the year without talking about this guy. Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Anthony, here to give you guys another movie review, and this time we're already talking about him. We're talking about Bruce Willis, yet another Bruce Willis film, American Siege. An ex-NYPD officer turned sheriff of a small rural town in Georgia has to contend with a gang of thieves who have taken a wealthy doctor hostage. Edward Drake has done it again. He's directed another Bruce Willis film, and it's the same. It's the same as all the other ones he's directed. My channel pretty much is a Bruce Willis review channel now. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm okay with it because I just had to warn you guys for the madness that is Bruce Willis films, modern day Bruce Willis film. But let's get into American Siege. Where did it go wrong? Where did it really go wrong? And what are some of the highlights? Because there is tiny bits of highlights in this film. First off, let's talk about the positives here because, actually some of the performances are pretty decent, particularly by one of the leads here that we have, one of the thieves, or the kidnappers in this case, Anna Hindman. I think that's how you say her name. She's pretty much the MVP, in my opinion, of this film. She goes for it. She really tries to pull performances, like good performances, out of everybody that she's interacting. And I think she does a pretty good job for the most part. Now, this isn't like an Oscar-worthy nominated performance or anything. You just gotta bear with me here because I've seen a lot of Bruce Willis films over the couple of years that I've been doing this YouTube channel, and when I see a decent performance or above average performance like Anna did, I just get excited and a little bit happy because I'm like, okay, people aren't phoning it in like Bruce Willis, because he's phoning it in this film. I mean, I don't know if I can have any more critique about the guy, because at this point I'm just rooting for him to succeed, because I'm really starting to feel pretty bad for him, because in this film he really gave up. He literally has lines where he just turns to the camera and just says, "Can I get a rain check?" Out of nowhere, just no context. People are just looking at him like they're confused. I think he just, went for it. But other than Anna's performance and a couple other people, that's nothing else good about this film. The biggest problem with this film is the way that they tell the story, the way that the story progressed. In the beginning, it's okay enough. It's generic. It's decent. We know that it's a group of people that are looking for information about their sister. And it unfolds pretty much like you would think. They get information ever so often and the plot continues. But then we get towards the end of the film and it just goes bonkers out of the way. The people start talking about how drugs are bad. They start having PSAs about all this stuff. And then they just kind of jumped the shark, in my opinion, about saying how their sister was a mastermind and she had all these different brain powers. And Bruce Willis decides that he actually wants to participate, and he comes back later on in the film and he just, does his Bruce Willis thing, shoots a whole bunch of people. He has stealth powers too. I noticed that the last couple of Bruce Willis films I've seen, the dude's literally gingerly walking up to people behind them. The person doesn't hear them for some reason and he just shoots them. He does that in every film. I mean, that's impressive in itself. The script is just no bueno, not good at all. There's people in here that are trying their best with what they are given, but they can't really do much if the script is this bad. And like I said, I don't feel good about bashing on Bruce Willis anymore. At this point I just feel like I'm just punching down. I don't want to punch down anymore. But guys, if you liked this film, I don't know who you are if you did, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that liked this film. If you like this film, I recommend that you go check out another Bruce Willis film called Fortress. Did a review for that. And another film called Breach. That's pretty old, like 2 years old. Damn, we're in 2022 now. Definitely go check those two movies out if you enjoyed this film. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you think that we just gotta let Bruce Willis live his best life? If he wants to continue doing these really bad movies, just let him do it and just have his peace. Also guys, don't forget to check out my Twitter so you can stay up to date with my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember guys, keep watching movies.